Hello, my reading pals and my writing pals. It's me, your girl Xanna. I officially live in this house now. The last video I uploaded, I told you guys that I was engaged to be married and that I was going to be moving. And now I am married, and moved. So we've been in the house for a couple of days now. One of our wedding guests brought the oh so special extra gift of sickness. So I've been sick and under the weather, and I'm still missing a lot of my officey things because they're still at my parents' house. So I still don't have my lights, my nice lights that make it super bright and give me white light. I don't have my mic yet. I have my desktop mic, which is nice. Can't really use that on my phone though. And I'm a lot of my office supplies, but what I do have here is I do have all of my books. They aren't all in my shelves yet. I have a linen closet shelf thing in here that still has a lot of my books in it. I also don't have my husband's books yet. I don't have all of them. I have 6 of his books. I have his Witcher books. And then I have his copy of Catch-22 and the first book of the Wheel of Time series, which I think are over here somewhere. Yeah, I wanted to film kind of the moving in of things, but that didn't really end up happening. And I've done a bit of organizing, as you can tell, but I haven't really filmed it yet either because, like I told you, I am sick and I do not feel well. But what I thought I could do, and what wouldn't be too terribly hard, is just throwing on a time lapse and letting you guys watch as I organize my shelves. I'm gonna see if I can maybe either figure out a different angle for this, maybe a more side angle so that you can see better what I'm doing, because if I'm filming from right here, you're just gonna see a lot of my back. Where am I gonna set you up though? That's gonna be the question. I'll figure out a spot. But anyways, I'm gonna throw it into time lapse. I'll throw some either festive music up because it's almost Christmas, or just some generic music up, and I'll let you guys watch as I organize my bookshelves. I'm not gonna blab on too much, so yeah, let's get to organizing. Okay, I didn't really say what my goal was at the start of this. It wasn't to get my bookshelf perfect, because a lot of my bookshelf decorations are still at my parents' house, and like I said earlier, a lot of my husband's books are still at his house. I just wanted to get them decently organized shelf-wise and have them up, so I'll just walk you through what I have real quick. Over here on this shelf, in my black bookshelf, is a lot of just fantasy books, general fantasy. Below it, I have a lot of my book of the month fantasy books, moving into some general fantasy, sci-fi, and then thrillers. I don't exactly know how I'll organize that. Down here on this shelf, we have just a lot of general fantasy again. Below that, some other general books, some medical books, anthologies, and just like a hodgepodge of books, including some books that I've been trying to get rid of for a while, but just haven't managed to. I do have a little free library right across the street from my house, so these might make their way over. Then I have books for like my niece and nephew over here. My niece is still a little too young for the Beacon Street Girl books, but I also held on to them because they were my favorite growing up. I still need to get book 1. I lent it to my cousin and she swore that she gave it back to me, but she definitely didn't. I still need to pick up book 1. This bottom shelf is going to be full of my like English textbooks and notes and things like that. The only thing I have on it is My Aunt Got Me the Story Equation by Susan May Warren. Up here so far on the shelf, I've got like some contemporary and then like books that are more heavily leaning on romance. So like I've got Eyes of the Woods here, which it's a fantasy romance, but it's more romance than fantasy. I was debating putting E.J. Mellow's books down here, Song of Forever Rain and Dance of a Burning Sea. I like having them up there with the fantasy books though, just because they look so good. The shelf above that, these are upside down at the moment. Don't worry about that. This will be like my manga and manhwa. I have one physical manhwa. It's Villainous' Villains Are Destined to Die. I would love to get more physical manhwa. The other series I have is I've got Dean Angel up to volume 11. I think that goes up to like 14 volumes, so I need to get my hands on those. And then I have the first 3 of A Sign of Affection. I also have my Blu-ray of Princess Tutu and Howl's Moving Castle. Standing back up. This wasn't going to be a tour, but I guess it is now. And this is like my favorite shelf, like how I had it at my old place. Got the Poison Study series, Onyx and Ivory series, Fae Found and Perilous Star, the For the Wolf series. And then over here, these are the other books of my husband's that I have. His favorite book is Catch-22. And then he's got the Witcher books. His other book that I have is Eye of the World, which is the Wheel of Time, book 1. Then I've got my 2 books up here. Lots of free space still. I will probably be like branching these out once I get all of the books in the house. That's another reason I haven't decorated the shelves too much yet, is because I have more books to get into this house from my husband's house, his parents' house. So I have all of those books I need to get and then bring over. And then I'm getting some books for Christmas, I know, because I'm pretty sure other people are buying me books. And I also bought myself some books for Christmas. Shh, don't tell anyone that I bought myself some books for Christmas, okay? No one can know. This is our little secret. But yeah, that's how I've got my shelves organized so far. Oh, yeah, the reasoning. I want to fill up the shelves with all the books I have before I start decorating, so I know how many books I have and how much, dispersing I need to do. I do have one more bookshelf. However, in the move, one of my bookshelf little screw things that like you put in and then the peg goes on it for my white bookshelf got lost. So I've got one from my natural wood bookshelf brought in. So until I get some more, I can't put books and like totally fill that shelf. I do have that one organized. That's more of the classic shelf, so that's where a lot of my classic books are, in classic editions and books that are just really pretty. Anyways, yeah, I hope to do a lot more uploading in 2023. I hope to have this office pretty operable soon. I'm pretty excited and confident that I'll be able to get that done soon. And then I will decorate them. I also have footage of me taking apart my previous bookshelf and doing a tour there. I might get that one done and edited before I get this one done and edited, but if I didn't, you either have that to look forward to or I scrapped that footage. Anyways, my name is Xannah. I'm in the process of moving and life is crazy. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.